Hey guys, sorry for the delay. Just figured I was gonna go live, and I was feeling a little artsy tonight, and I invited some friends to see if they wanted to come along and do some art. I've been scribbling on this piece here that I started on the Geek Out with Roscoe the other night, the Hellboy theme show. So I've been just kind of adding more detail to that. Travis said, "I'll be right back." That was a while ago. Now I hear all kinds of background stuff, so hopefully we don't catch anything embarrassing. But or maybe hopefully we do. So anyway, hope everybody's having a good night, and just felt inspired. I haven't been on for a while, and hey, there's Trav. Trav, we are live.
So now you're not
So
alone.
say hi.
Hi.
Say hi to everybody.
Oh, hi everybody.
This is or nobody. Hi to everybody. Hi to nobody. I'm not sure who's here.
I don't know either. Can we see?
I can see. I've got YouTube running in the background, but on my computer. But anyway, there's my messy desk
Oh,
and
yeah.
me drawing.
Oh, there's Ron's here.
Hey, Ron. Hey, and Tina. Hi, nobody.
Hey,
It's a sponsor.
Hello, nobody. Yeah, I just switched over to regular comments so I could see them.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not showing any drawing right now, but I'm thinking about drawing.
Thinking about doing some drawing?
Well, I'm thinking about. So one of the sketch covers I have to do, one of the sketch covers that I got paid. I'm getting paid to do, is a Silver Surfer. Versus Galactus, and he wanted a big Galactus and smaller Silver Surfer. So I'm trying to think through how I want to do that. I had an idea in my head, but then I realized I was basically just copying Mobius. So
an existing cover or something. I had this inspiration to do this, and then I realized that my phone was like just about dead. So we'll see if that lasts.
Well, no, I've got about 25% on my phone, but I'm not using my phone right now. I'm using my computer. I can bring that up a little bit. Still has all this bright light on it.
Right.
I guess I could actually turn a light on maybe. On me. I don't know, that makes it. I guess Brian lost his phone, so it's just me now. And I'm not doing anything interesting. I mean, you can see the comics, they're in a little bit of a disarray for Sunday night. So yeah, here, blank paper, or it looks like blank paper, I'm starting to sketch. And thinking that I kind of want to do something where he's kind of like pulling away from him. So like he's leaned back and he's shooting across his body, maybe. I was thinking. So I don't know.
Hey,
it's kind of.
I'm back. I think.
Kind of, you are,
and my camera was facing the wrong direction. Let's get the camera facing the right direction. I might have to leave in. Oh wait, settings. Here we go. Comedy of errors. I don't know what happened. I got booted off the stream. Booted off my own stream.
Well, maybe you said something you shouldn't have said. Did something.
I do say those things and then end up having to boot myself. Bad, Brian.
I guess you're not as bad as Leroy Brown. Here he was
there
the baddest.
The whole damn
thing. The whole damn town.
Right. There we go. All right. And we're back. I don't know how to make it like zoom into the, or if you can make it zoom. Hey, we have another guest.
We do.
Uh, no, we don't have another guest. It just says it's
No,
me and
no.
you. Maybe
Someone
we
was
did
trying to
have another
join.
guest and then they left because I was not getting to him quick enough. Sorry about that if there was. Maybe it was just me. Maybe I was the phantom guest.
The Phantom Guest. Big Enoch
Phantom
Phantom.
Menace. So if you were trying to join, please try again. I promise I'll pay more attention to the little red button.
The little red button. That's fine. Yes, we are Travis McFly. The,
Let's see if I can.
the comic guy.
There we go. Oh, there's Tina's comment. Hi, Tina.
Go.
There's Bronze's comment. Hi, nobody. Now we got another guest. All right. It's Bronze.
It's
Add to
bronze?
stage. Yeah.
Sweet.
Add to stage.
Heyo.
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Good. How are you, buddy?
Good. I was trying to figure out a way to add my tablet screen to my casting software, and it's not cooperating, though.
You just mount a camera over your tablet, and away you go.
Okay, I want you to drive up here and give me my other camera back, and I can do that.
All right. I'm on my way.
All right, sounds good.
I'll just leave this piece here with my pencil. I'll be back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's
And everybody will think you're still working on it. You're
Yeah.
right there.
just loop a 10-second video. Nobody will even notice.
I'll just loop a 10-second video of me doing some little brush strokes.
Yeah.
So how are you guys doing, man?
Long day at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here. I had a job interview today.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I'll find out next week whether I am invited to partake of that job, but it would be
Good
a
luck.
significant raise in pay, and it's sales instead of driving a truck. So
Nice. Best of luck to you, man.
thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm a little apprehensive about apprehensive. Is that a word? Apprehensive. My wife isn't thrilled about it, but they assured me that if it didn't work out, that I could always go back to driving.
I mean, change is always a little scary, I guess, but sounds like a good change in my opinion.
And
It
Brian,
would be a
it's
set
not like
schedule,
Oh, that's cool.
salary, 40 hours a week. So I would know. You're always asking like, how would this work for you? And I'm like, I don't know. I would actually know. So have you guys started watching? Any of you guys start watching The Boys yet?
no.
The new I binged all 3 last night.
Wow. That's yeah, I watched pretty much everything else that's kind of nerdy and big and streaming, but for some reason The Boys I just held off on.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Picks up right where it left off.
Did you watch Gen V?
Did I watch what?
Gen V?
I did. I really enjoyed that too.
I did too. It did, and it'd been a while since The Boys season 3, and I kind of realized halfway through though that I feel, and I'm somebody who doesn't mind violence, I don't mind gore, I don't mind adult content. Gen V almost reminded me that like, oh yeah, The Boys kind of takes it too far sometimes for me. Like I kind of wish they didn't go that far sometimes. I know that's
Thank
kind
you,
of part of
Tina.
the point, but
Good to see you tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sometimes it's a little much, but that's the whole point. I think that's their whole shtick, right?
yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, I understand that's like part of the point of it, but I also feel like I don't mind it more when it ties it into the story more. Like, spoilers for season 1.
Season one. Oh my God, I don't know. There's some people who might,
Yeah,
if you haven't
well, I
watched
mean,
Boys season 1 yet, yeah,
some people might be hearing this like, I never gave that show a shot. I just, I like to give warnings on things that people may not have started. But the scene where they, to figure out how to kill the Invisible Man, essentially, they find out his
oh right,
weakness.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that makes sense. Like, that's part, like, yeah, it ends up being really violent and gory or whatever, but it makes sense to the story. Totally no problem with that.
Yeah.
There's other scenes where I'm like, I feel like this was added in here, almost like Game of Thrones at some point kind of went to a point where it's like the whole sex position thing where like they made a point of having scantily clad people while they're exposing dialogue. And
Yeah.
it
Right.
feels a little bit like
It's
that.
Yeah, I get it.
So
But I realized before I had not drawn his horns big enough, so I made his horns bigger.
Oh yeah.
Making them
The first time I saw Hellboy, I thought that they were more like those steampunk goggles. I didn't realize they were his horns.
Yeah, where they'd been chopped off.
I think I thought something similar with, Mignola's art kind of lends to that a little bit where it's, pretty basic shapes. So
yeah. Being honest here, so I thought they were kind of steampunk goggles. But I thought it was cool. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what are you drawing, Bronze, that we can't see?
I'll show you. I'll just show my screen real fast. I don't think I'm gonna work on this tonight, but I was working on a Fairchild piece.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. You showed me the line work for that originally. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm working on that a little bit. I kind of want to do a Wolverine. I'm supposed to do a Wolverine commission for somebody, and I keep kind of doing some practices. Sort of want to start laying that out, but I did want to figure this thing out real fast. Try to see if there's a way to do it through StreamYard.
You might have to watch a YouTube video on how to do that.
Yeah.
I have to call up
Kyle. I thought. It's like
you might have to call up Kyle.
That could work too. Sharing Andrea.
I didn't even think about that now that we got that set up. Could you have gone and done both of our channels at the same time?
Well, I couldn't have because you created the stream, but you could have if you're set up on that.
I don't do. So I would have gone into the back end on their side.
Oh, you know what? That I think, I don't know. It depends on how he set you up. It either would be that you could have created the stream and done that, or I would have had to create the stream and done that. But that depends. I can't do it now. I know that.
I guess is that okay to share? To say that I was kind of invited, or no?
I think it should be fine. I don't think it was
particularly
particularly
like stealth.
No
stealth information.
I don't think it was particularly confidential.
Well, that was kind of, we had 2 people watching. Now we have 1.
Maybe me. I think I might still have it open in a window somewhere.
Oh, that might have been you leaving.
Maybe.
Okay. And that might be the other one watching because I'm on YouTube as well. So there you go.
No, Tina's on there, right?
She left, or
She
going.
said she had to leave.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, it was kind of neat. We're talking to Kyle, and he kind of invited me to be a part of the EXP thing. In fact, he actually kind of mentioned that he might like to do a show with me, right? About
Yeah, he
having
floated it for
previously
sure.
owned. What's that?
He floated that idea for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, about having previously, tales from the comic shop kind of thing, because he's a comic shop owner as well from previously. So that could be kind of cool.
All right, since
Yeah.
I can't get that working, I'll show some other stuff I've drawn recently.
Oh yeah, that's really cool, man.
That was kind of cool. I mean, the stars are obviously just a picture I put in the background, so that probably takes away from some of the coolness of it. But
Oh, it's cool.
hey, if
Good.
comic books can do it, I can do it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always feel like there's a love-hate with that kind of stuff when artists use like an actual picture in the background though in comics.
I like some of those old like Silver Age ones where they use the photos of New York City and stuff.
Yeah.
The old Submariner covers and stuff.
Well, even like I remember like in the Onslaught arc, there's a lot of stuff in the X-Men titles where there's like, real pictures of city skylines or whatever in the background. It still looks pretty cool. I always thought it looked neat when I was just reading it when I was a kid, but
yeah, I think if it adds to it, adds to the experience, and more power to them, right?
yeah. Speaking of which, I'm going to do an unboxing thing real fast.
Well, there you go.
Ooh. Well, make them big.
Oh, no.
I can do that.
You can wait until I'm at least closer to getting it out of the box, probably. It's not going to be a comic unboxing, but you'll see why X-Men reminded me of it. That was loud, sorry.
So, Trav, did you watch the unboxing with Lettuce yet?
Yes. Yeah.
That was hilarious. Because he was doing blind flips. Bronze, he was flipping through the books that he got and he got sent to him. He was in blind flips, nice. And he's just like, "Oh, cool, Spiral, nice."
Had to get that figure, man. Like just the fact that like they did a really good job on a 6-armed figure. I don't know. I like Spiral too.
Yeah,
so.
That's really cool. He was doing blind flips, and he was talking about how much he hates Rob Liefeld, and then he would invariably come on a Rob Liefeld cover that he'd bought.
He's
like, "Yes,
two.
I actually spent money on this." It's pretty funny.
So I'm using a new pencil tonight. I'm actually using a lead holder, not a pencil. First time.
That's what I call a gun, a lead holder.
A lead holder.
Hellboy here is holding his lead holder. It's actually a lead slinger.
So I think I'm okay with the idea I've got for Galactus and Silver Surfer. I'm gonna have to flesh it out a little bit more, but for whatever reason, I don't have an eraser, so I can't change anything.
Well, you could go get one. It's all right.
No, I hunted for one before I even came in here, and for whatever reason, someone took off. It's missing, and I don't really want to dig for it. I'd rather sit here and draw and doodle and kind of come up with other ideas. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Silver Surfer shooting him in the face, really big head of Galactus, and hitting him in the face, and it'll be like the blast will be pushing his face, and you'll kind of have that whole pushed in look on that spot of his face and be like, hurt, kind of angry, hurt type thing. And so, and then
like a lover's quarrel.
Yeah, lover's quarrel. So that's kind of where I'm going to go with that, I think. So I kind of roughed it out. I mean, you really can't tell. I guess you can see the big head of Galactus, but I think that's too far.
I could see Surfer more than I could see Galactus.
Right. Right, because I haven't fleshed
Okay.
this out. But yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, but the head
I
is
like the
too far in
pose. I
the
like that.
background.
Yeah, the surfer pose is cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say that surfer. That's a really, really awesome dynamic pose there, man.
Yeah. I was thinking of Brian and how he draws things so frenetically. I wanted to kind of capture some of that. So
I'm the frenetic artist. That's Travis's name for me. The frenetic artist.
frenetic.
Not to be confused with the kinetic artist.
Is the kinetic arch just a bunch of Kirby crackles?
I need to get one of
I'm really
those gloves that goes on your finger that doesn't let you smudge the graphite when you're drawing.
Oh, is that what those are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason I
Yeah.
always thought those were like a tension kind of thing to prevent like cramping or something, or like carpal tunnel.
Yeah, no,
or
they're
whatever.
to keep you from smudging. Like, see, I keep going over Hellboy's body, and I'm dragging graphite off as I do it. So
I gotcha. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know what I always just assumed it had something to do with, like, preventing carpal tunnel or whatever. But
No, it's just regular. It's a glove that you put on. It's like the same kind of gloves you use for white gloving when you're working on comic books and things like that. It picks up stuff, but it doesn't leave anything. So
okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're exactly the same as those like white gloves you see people use for comics, because I personally don't use them, because I was a projectionist for a long time, and technically we were supposed to wear cotton white gloves, or I don't know if they were cotton, but that's what they felt like when handling the prints. But I mean, you lack so much tactile feel when you're using those that we would make more mistakes, or like tape would get caught on them, because you tape the splices obviously when you're splicing film together. And I've grown to find out that I'm more clumsy or more likely to hurt something if I'm wearing gloves. So I would never want to. I mean, maybe if I was handling an Action 1 or something, but for most comics, 99% of comics, I don't really want to be wearing gloves unless there's something going on where it's brittle or something like that. I just want my hands to be clean.
Well, no. So what
brittle, you wouldn't want to, because brittle, they're chipping off and stuff, and you miss that.
I mean, I guess brittle is more of in like, maybe it's deteriorated to the point where it would react to oils more.
So when wiping down foils,
okay, good point.
I'll have one hand gloved, the other hand will actually just have a glove, and I'll use the glove to wipe, because the glove picks up the oils. So that's my main point. That's where I mainly use it. If it's going to be something like that, or like maybe on a white cover, I might use it to just gently wipe off a glove, not necessarily gloved hands, but wipe off just to see if it can take up any trace.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And I don't do like any cleaning or anything like that, so if I did, I would probably have a different opinion. But
in fact, I'm almost out of the white gloves I have. I actually only have like 3 left. I have to order some more. I mean, not super expensive. I think I've got a pack of 50 for $6. It's really not expensive.
Nice. Trying to figure out how I want to pose this Wolverine. All right, here's one for both of you. No, I don't want to do that. That's too. Yeah, I want to do something more like full body or something like that. Who's your favorite Wolverine artist for each of you? Like, who comes to the top of your mind, at least? Not just. I'm not going to make you definitively swear to it.
John Byrne, Frank Miller when he was in his prime, the Frank Miller the first miniseries.
Yeah.
Barry Windsor Smith, John Byrne.
That's a good one.
Those are my 2, I would say.
Jim Lee.
I mean, Jim Lee definitely has a place for it. Uh, but especially John Byrne on his on on when he was doing Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. So I got these from Mike Mayhew the other day. I haven't opened them yet. Maybe I'll share.
Maybe a Mike Mayhew unboxing while we're on here.
Mike Mayhew unboxing while we're in here, since I'm in the comic book room, and that's where all the comics are. Well, most of them.
Speaking of which, since we've got so many people watching, you can talk about your Whatnot show on Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Sunday, Brian and I have a Whatnot show. We're going to be doing a Father's Day show.
And it's just you and me now.
And Brian's gone. Yeah, I picked up. They threw up we're doing auctions on signature books on I don't know what day it was, but they started them really dirt cheap.
Nice.
I think I paid $15 for this one. That's the silver signature Lady J, which is cool because she's not really been in the series much yet, if I remember correctly. And then he had this what they called color signed, where it matched the colors. So you can see his name is Mike Mayhew on the green on there and blue on the Spider-Man. I really like this cover. I think this is a great cover for him. But like was it you who posted the picture where I just don't understand this Mike Mayhew drawing? Bronze, was that?
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, well,
the new Psylocke he did.
Yeah, so
it's not that I don't. By the way, I didn't say I didn't understand. This is one of the the bad Mayhews basically, because he's got a good and a bad style that I love his good style. I'm a huge fan. Like he did that you just showed that Lady J cover. He did I think it was G.I. Joe 274 and 275 or something. It was a Baroness and a Lady J, and they had different versions for each. Those are some of my favorite G.I. Joe covers of all time. They're gorgeous. When he was doing the painted stuff, he did the Star Wars stuff with Obi-Wan Kenobi. That stuff was gorgeous. But he's got kind of that more digitized or polished style. And I don't have a problem with digital art, but it's just for him, it feels like it's just off from what I'm looking for from him is all it really is.
Right. Well, a book that I just, and for whatever reason, I got way too many copies of it, but it was his Red Goblin cover. I just can't stand. Maybe I also don't like the design for Red Goblin. Period. Oh yeah. I love this.
But then he did the variant, which is I mean that is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And then I have all the different versions of the Baroness one. I have the red one signed by him in a CGC 9.8 signature series, and I have the white costume. I have the evening gown one from the cartoon. They're just gorgeous. But then he has some of that stuff that's just, I don't know what it is. It's hard to describe. And I mean, this is one. It's still. I'm a big Bo-Katan fan, so that's still one of my favorite covers of all time, right there. I actually have the figure back here posed like that, on a flight stand.
Well, I love his Ahsoka too. His Ahsoka cover is just as gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I have tons of Mayhew stuff.
I really liked this Stellan Geo Star Wars cover he did too. That was a really good one. I mean, lots and lots and lots. And I actually, I have so much of his that I was willing to sell, even some of the ones I really liked that I had of his.
I have this one signed. I love this one. His retake of that one.
Yeah,
I like that one a lot. That 252 cover. You know what? A lot of his Spider-Man stuff's great. I can't wait. I think this one I would love to be able to get this one, but it's hard to get.
That one was hard to get.
It's hard. I mean, you can get it. but I just don't want to pay the $40 to $80 to get it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've been like kind of setting up eBay watches on all that stuff that he did for the latest GI Joe, because I have a feeling in a year or two most of it will be available for pretty cheap, but right now it's still demanding a premium. But
yeah,
so one or two of them probably won't be, but I'll save so much on the other ones that it probably won't matter.
yeah. No, the one there's like let me see if I can find the cover, because it's just I just I don't like it. But I
No,
gotta
sure,
share it
didn't
because
mind it.
it's just one of those covers that I'm like I just don't. It was the way the character is drawn. It's not. I don't think it's what I think it's the way the character's designed. I don't think it fits with his style of art. And that's, I think, one of the ones that I think I really struggle with if I can find the cover. And of course, he doesn't have it on here. They must have archived it. But yeah, I mean, it was the Red Goblin cover, and I had one signed. I got one signed and remarked from him.
Okay.
And the remark was really cool because it was like a flaming ball that you could. I mean, like a flaming goblin pumpkin.
Right.
And so it was really
I'm looking
cool.
at it right now.
But the goblin, the way the Red Goblin is just drawn or designed, it's just not. I really absolutely don't like that design.
It looks like something you'd see like in a 18th century Japanese like folk art thing, which, I mean, that's cool, but it just doesn't evoke Red Goblin to me.
Right.
It's just something about like the teeth and the bushy eyebrows and the, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just too much. It's just too much.
Yeah, and like for me, again, I know he was experimenting with some, I don't know which program exactly, but he was like showing some stuff where he was doing like some 3D objects and stuff like that. He was playing around with it, and he admitted like he was, just getting used to that stuff. And then he did some Venom cover where Venom was like Charmander or something like that. It just looks, look, if for some reason, if somebody's watching this or somebody sends Mike this, I've corresponded with him a few times. I'm a huge fan of a lot of his work. There's some of his stuff it's not for me. That's all I can say.
Right.
But he's like
I'm gonna
very
be
like,
right back. I'm gonna get a backup camera just in case my phone dies.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah, he's one of the few artists that I feel like there's a lot of artists where I liked him and then their style changed and I don't like him at all anymore. And I thought for a minute, I was like, oh, he's going to be one of those guys for me. But that wasn't the case, because he still puts out covers I still love. But yeah, it's just really up and down. And the Psylocke one isn't terrible. It's not like it's not like that Red Goblin cover, but it's just like there's something about it that just doesn't catch me.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's no Baroness, right?
Yeah. And I think that's part of it. Like, he did a Black Cat cover too, and I ordered the whole set of that. It's like it's like the nullified Black Cat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna love this. It's all right. Yeah. Like, Felicia looks good. Hey, what's up, Kitty?
Hey, K-Pop.
But
you are more than welcome to join if you want, K-Pop.
All right. Well, I have to cut out in about 10 minutes. I have to be up and start work early in the morning.
Don't worry. Let's see if you wanted to come hang for a little bit.
I did, and I wanted to, because we really didn't get to hang much the last few weeks. So
yeah,
it was cool doing those two shows. My last show was really good. It was okay. Didn't have the terrible feelings that I had the last time I was alone doing the Whatnot show.
Last time you were solo.
Well, last time I was solo, man, it was pretty rough. And then it was like, and I'm trying to do something, and I got a lot of complaints from people on that one, and it was very, very not good.
You're talking about the show that gave you that feeling a long time ago, or okay?
Yeah, last year, a year
Okay.
ago. I had so what I had done was I had a giveaway that I had said in the very beginning I need to reach X amount of dollars to give this piece away. And it was a signed Claremont. I mean, it wasn't an expensive book, but with the Claremont signature, I valued it around 150. And so
Okay.
I wanted to make $300 altogether across the shows to be able to give it away. And so what I did in the final show, I was like, here's the giveaway show. We're doing a giveaway. Everybody who's in, and I'm like explaining this. I didn't have it in notes because I didn't know how to do notes at the time. But I had said, look, everybody who was in my previous shows are going to be a part of this giveaway as well. And nobody you don't have to be here to get this giveaway. I'm going to do it on the wheel. I showed the wheel. I put everybody's name in. If you spent more than $50, you got another. It was every $50 you got another thing, right? So a couple people had 2 or 3 because they'd spent $150, and so we had, by the end of the show we were at 450. So but it was spread out across a bunch of people. One guy specifically bought a comic from me. Now it was a great 1 in 25 Black Panther, and it was in perfect condition, beautiful book, and he didn't win. So
Okay.
and apparently he tried to cancel after not winning.
Let's see.
And I missed the cancel, and I had got everything all shipped up and ready to go because originally on the app it didn't give the little tag saying that someone wanted to cancel their thing. You couldn't see it. It wasn't there unless you went into the order.
Yeah.
Now on the seller's platform, there's a big red mark if someone wants to cancel. Now, because he didn't win and I didn't cancel his order, he gave me a 4. Saying he gave me a 5s on everything except for buyer experience. He gave me a 0, so I got a 4 on my thing. So I disputed it, and Whatnot said, well, he was legitimately upset with how you ran the show. And I'm like, okay, so because he didn't win and tried to cancel, and I didn't see the cancel, I'm at fault here, and so I get a bad mark against my thing, and just it left me with a really bad taste in my mouth. I was like, you know what? I don't have to deal with this on eBay, and I make about the same amount of money on eBay. So the only difference is I like the interaction, right? I like having that moment of being able to talk with people, kind of like we do here. And so I'm like, so I love the idea, I love the platform, but if this is the way you're going to treat sellers, then I'm done. I'm out. And so I was talking to a couple friends of mine who are sellers on Whatnot, and they were like, yeah, you should come back. Things have been changed for a bit. They've done a lot of updating and changing how the app works and things like that so that you can see things better. It's clearer. They've made some rules about giveaways that are more strict, so you have to do the giveaways within their thing, or you can get banned for not doing it their way. And so it's like, but they've added buyer's giveaway. They've added people who are in your who follow you, followers giveaway, and then they have also added anyone giveaways, which is cool. I think that's great. That's an excellent thing. I'm glad they're doing that. And they've done that. That makes it a lot more easier that you're giving to people who want to be on your show, right? You're giving someone who's following you and has given you a follow. So you're actually giving to someone who actually is invested in you in some way, whether it's their time or their money. And so I find that better. So thought I'd give it another shot. And so far it's been good. So
I'm glad you gave them a shot. The whole buyer's giveaway thing always irritated me because it's not a buyer's giveaway. Like anybody can still enter. All they have to do is go fill out a form because
Oh, really?
they can't say purchase required because that's illegal.
Oh, yeah.
So they could say it's a buyer's giveaway, but they also have to give everybody a chance to enter without buying. Otherwise, they're breaking the law. So
I didn't realize that.
they
But
were just
that's
like it was like a PR move basically because all the givey goblins all just go fill out the form, and
yeah.
All of a sudden you're in. But they do the follower giveaway is nice. I mean, then again, people could just follow and unfollow or whatever. But still,
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's an option.
Right. So we're going to do 6 follower giveaways and 2 buyer giveaways.
Right on.
So fill out your form so you can get in on it without having to buy anything.
Well, I buy. I'm a buyer.
We're going to do some really cool things. We're going to put up some sets of stuff this time too, and we're going to do some name your price on sets. I'm probably going to give a base price. I may run some sets at prices, but we'll do so. We'll put them up and ask for people to kind of name it, claim it type thing. And so,
right on.
And then once they claim it, then I'll put it in the buy it now, and then they can go in and buy it. So
I don't know why when you said sets, my head went to like you were gonna like put up like a backdrop. I'm like picturing like Avengers Tower in the background. And I was like, yeah, that's cool, man, that's awesome. And then I was like, oh yeah, sets of comics. Yeah, that makes like 100 times more sense. But
right, awesome. I've got to get my sets going here. Let's build our sets, Brian.
Actually, there's a dude who I'm friends with who he actually did pretty well on Whatnot for a while. And he kind of just lost interest in selling stuff, but he was like trying to like encourage me to do some stuff like that. I was like, yeah, it seems like a lot of work. And then he went and started as a Whatnot. He did it, and he had like a cityscape backdrop and everything. What he did is he ordered like I think it was like a curtain or something like that, but he mounted it flush on his wall, and then he like had stuff like almost like set stuff coming out of it, so it looked a little 3D. And like it just made like a really cool backdrop, and like he just staged everything really nicely. So like he did a lot of card breaks and stuff like that, and you could see like all the different boxes were behind, so everybody could be like, I want that one, or whatever, right? Like he did a really good job, and I was like, oh, he was right. I should have done that. That would have been cool.
I'm hoping that tomorrow evening I can get some artwork up on the walls, just because behind where we have it all set up. So right now it's set right here, which is opposite of what I'm showing on camera. And so, well, you know what? Let's just take a journey to the Whatnot game. So this is kind of my spot where I do stuff, where I do my recordings and everything. I got some new lighting up there. So that's kind of it. And then
wait, are those little LED panels? Are those newer lights?
Yeah, they're newer.
Yep, I reckon. I think I have those.
Yeah, I picked them up. They were. So I had built up some money on my Amazon account from using the Amazon card and paying it off. So I got those for free.
Right on, man.
So that was pretty cool. And they came with light filters too, which is like sliding filters.
Yeah. Those, if it's not the exact same ones I had, it's very similar to ones I had. Mm-hmm. Those were my first key lights that I had when I first started doing filming, like years ago for YouTube. And then they were like my product lights and stuff like that for a while. But the bases ended up breaking off, like where they attach. So I was like, I could like Velcro these somewhere or use magnets or something. And I ended up lights, but
my wife was like, well, can't you just mount them from the ceiling or something so you don't have to have these stands in your way? And I was like, I could, but that would cost more money. She's like, oh, okay, so how much these were all together? And I'm like, yeah, the stands came with the lights. She's like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah,
upgrades like that are nice, man. It really, when you start to feel like your setup's coming together or you're doing things that are nice little quality of life improvements, it's really, really handy. no, I really, I just wanted to say, like, I was digging your Whatnot streams. Couldn't make the last one just because it was a busy day, but and unfortunately, I don't know if what time is it on Sunday?
6:30, and we'll probably go till 8:30 or 9.
Okay, PM, obviously, right?
Yes. PM,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna be pretty busy around that time unless I can catch the end of it. But yeah, I really want to be able to hop into your shows when you're doing them. They're really good shows, and I mean, you're doing a good variety of stuff too, which is nice. I like that. Like, it sucks if you get into a show and it's like you can tell this is strictly run fillers and that's all it is, and it's like, well, if that's not a run I'm interested in, then
right.
But like, it's cool to have that and then transition to like, here's some new stuff and here's some variants and here's some, like, I like that variety.
Yeah, we're gonna have $1, $3, and $5 starts. We're gonna have run sets or runs of comics as well, and we may throw a couple slabs out there depending. I did sell a couple slabs last show, but I didn't have enough people. I felt like maybe I had too few people in there for the slabs that I had, and there wasn't enough. There wasn't really any pull there. I did a low start, and a couple of them went up, but not as up as I would like to have had them go. I mean, the ones that went out, with exception of one, almost everything else was something I had won for free or gotten on a give me somewhere else. So it was like, okay, so I'm not losing anything for the slabs. So, but I, like, someone asked me if I had, like Harlequin, and so I'm like pulling stuff out, and they're like, oh no, I don't want that. Oh no, I'm not interested in that. Oh no, I'm not interested in that. And then the guy one of the guys who was having me pull stuff said he wanted this drawing.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, how about $3? I'll do it. I'll run it as a, it's a limited edition print. It's 121 of 199. Johnny Jardins. I can do it. I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free. I'll throw it up there for the $3 start. You guys can bid on it. And then he bid on it, and he's like, "Oh man, your shipping's was really high." I was like, "Okay."
It wasn't.
Well,
I mean, I don't know what his situation is or where he lived or whatever, but your shipping wasn't high.
Yeah, I did it. What I was told by other Whatnot folks is that use the pound level, like 1 pound or 16 ounces, or 12 to 16 ounces, because if they buy more and then as you combine all those pieces, it's then they get their shipping cost goes down because it starts becoming one shipping cost, and what happens is, then if you get too much weight and you're not doing priority shipping, then then what ends up happening is the post office sends it back because you didn't have enough postage.
Yeah.
Or you get it, like for me, when I do my own shipping, I shipped something to a friend on the East Coast, and the shipping was heavier than what I had sent out, and I didn't send it priority. And because I hadn't sent it priority, and I bought it through their app, they pinged me back and said, "Hey, you owe us this much shipping, more shipping." So, which was nice. Yeah. They delivered it, but still, I'd rather have that set and being cared for than having things returned or anything like that. So I'd rather be able to say to someone, "Hey, well, you know what? I'm sorry that you felt like that was too expensive, but didn't you like the other 3 books I gave you?"
It's like, I don't know. I use ShipStation when I mean, obviously not if I'm selling Whatnot, which I just haven't done recently. Right. But when I use ShipStation, it'll just charge me if I underweigh, or I don't think it's not usually the dimensions. Large packages, like when I did the Heroes for Heroes thing, and I was shipping out like omnibus with comics, with slabs and art, like those boxes got to be like upwards of like 50 pounds. Sometimes a couple of them, and that my scale wasn't very accurate for those weights, so I got charged like a little bit extra, which really sucked, but oh well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know, it tends to be like It's weird because like I know I got the weight right on like, you know, it's a mailer. It had like, you know, 20 ounces of stuff in it, which is no problem. And yet it would be like, you owe an extra 26 cents in shipping. Here's this adjustment. Here's an extra 92 cents or something. It was just very strange.
Yeah. Oh, and you know, I mean, I tried stamps.com.
Hold on, Big B. I think you got somebody else in the background, man. Because backstage, because I'm pretty sure K-pop just said something in the private chat.
I'm trying.
Okay,
my phone is being
I knew you were like AFK for a while, so I wasn't. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I was like,
oh. No, it's totally fine. Yeah, I mean, so I've actually done. I have been going directly to the post office because not going to the post office. Well, she was there. She's gone. There she is.
Hello.
Hello, and goodbye.
Is she there? I don't know what's going on.
Bouncing in and out.
Third time's the charm.
She should be there.
All the cookies caught up.
Because I get a pretty significant
discount my phone is like tweaking. Sorry
That's
about
okay. All my stuff is all.
How are you tonight, Katie?
I'm tired. It's been a long day. What are you guys drawing? Besides Hellboy here.
Oh.
Well, I'm trying to draw Wolverine, but I'm struggling with the posing that I want to get started on it.
I'm doing a Galactus and Silver Surfer.
Nice.
This is I'm just roughing out a sketch that's going to go on a sketch cover.
Very nice. Very nice.
I made the mistake of talking more than I was drawing.
Do you have a cold, Katie?
It's been a long day. Almost choked.
Do you have a cold, Katie?
No. I was spent like 20 minutes choking on air a while ago. And I had to go arm up on Werther's Originals. Good times.
All right. Well, hey guys, I got to go. It's good seeing you, Katie.
Hi.
I know we haven't really met before. We've talked before in stream, but never face to face.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good
All right.
To see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed because I got to work early in the morning. So catch you guys later.
Have a good night, Travis.
Good night, Trav.
Is that the Hellboy from
Sorry,
the last,
I manhandled you trying to get you in the stream.
She's been getting manhandled the last few nights.
Yeah, from Roscoe's show. Oh, I know. I found an actual true fan event. He showed up a lot of places. Did you catch him yesterday on CJ's stream? He actually showed up.
I saw, like, I heard something. I tuned in for a second.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was kind of just a bitch fest for a bit, so I was going to tune out. And then I heard something about him being like seeing his face. So then I scrolled back into the stream just to see what the dude looked like or whatever. Yeah. Mr. Marshmallow Head or something.
Yeah. You don't really see too much of him, but you see the size. Yeah. So it eliminated a bunch of people that I knew from that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's. Man, and then I was like, went back and I was like, oh, I could start chatting or something like that. And I was like, I feel like I don't want to add any fuel to this fire at all.
Which I don't understand because he's actually been watching all of my videos and actually commenting. And then he popped in my live stream today. Knew the writer that I had on, like all of his works.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Was today your Frank Martin show?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, I had him on he was in the Caribbean when he was on me. He was on like hotel Wi-Fi though, so like he kept like cutting out, like leaving. I was like, I promise this will be a good interview if you stitch it all together.
Yeah. And now he was popping a squat in his daughter's room because he was hiding.
That's funny. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like I just saw some stuff going on between Biggie and that guy, and I was like, oh boy.
I don't know.
This is just fuel to the fire.
I don't know, that was weird. Like they'll hit on me, and the other dudes will get all like, oh, gotta protect K-pop, and I'm like, why?
Alpha male.
Okay.
Yeah, it just seemed, I don't know.
No.
He's had some camera issues. He'll probably pop back in a
Hopefully
minute.
his phone didn't die, but here, I'll show you my. This is my between the lines from the Hellboy thing. I don't know if you're gonna see it.
Right
Prince
on.
Nuwata and the Tooth Fairy from Hellboy
Cool.
2, who's my favorite saucy guy.
Nice.
Thank you. A ton of art I gotta finish that I started from all the between the lines, and I got way too busy. I got finished. I got that one just sitting there. He needs hands.
Oh, nice. That's the little dude from Trick or Treat.
Yeah, so he needs hands. It's almost done. It's getting there.
Is that does that like he's like I know he's just like in the little like in between scenes or whatever, but does he have a name?
Sam.
Okay. Oh, it's like Sam Hain.
Yeah, but
okay.
He's Sam. He's the main character. And if you read the actual books, he's like in all of them. And then they did an Omni a couple months ago. It came out on Halloween, and there was a new story for him in it because they're supposed to be making a second movie.
Nice.
Yeah, but
it's been a long. I've only watched that movie once, but
it's amazing.
I liked it.
It's probably one of the best anthologies that's ever been made.
It was pretty good. Like it was much better than I expected to be when I watched it. I try to do the thing where I watch a lot of horror movies during October because I'm not a big fan usually.
Yeah.
But for some reason I can kind of get into the spirit around then and enjoy them. Yeah. I've discovered some great ones, but
there's some fine ones that I like.
I definitely like a lot more horror movies now than I ever did before.
Oh, some of them are so cheesy, but you go back and watch them, you're like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life."
Well, that's the thing is I always liked like Evil Dead and stuff like that. Like I liked that kind of campy. Critters were some of my favorite movies. They have that kind of
Critters and Trolls were always classics.
Yeah, Trolls, weird. Leprechaun, Tremors, all that kind of stuff. But creature feature kind of stuff is more my bag. But then I like things like It Follows and psychological, like some of the zombie stuff's all right too. The the Korean zombie movie on a train.
Train to Busan.
Yes, I love that movie. Like stuff like that. Like things that are kind of more like this actually terrifies me because I think about what would happen if I was on the train with my kid,
Yeah, that's what I was actually talking about with Frank earlier. We were talking about the horror movies that we like when we're talking about the horror stuff. We were also talking about how because the hospice thing, how the serial killer stuff, because it's like true crime, is kind of actually scarier than like the horror movies. Like, a lot of the horror movies I find comical, but there's something like truly creepy and terrifying about something that could actually happen.
Yeah, for sure. I guess I should check Instagram just to make sure Bigby's not like messaging me or something.
Oh, I didn't hear any beeps either, so his phone might be dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure he would message me. Well, I know he has a computer. It just doesn't do streaming, so.
Yay!
It's gotta be fine. It's gotta be fine, right?
It's fine. It's fine. Not the first time I've been stuck on a panel.
Luckily, he's got a couple of veterans to hold down the fort.
Yeah, I mean, we can always bust out Big Galactus.
I mean, for sure.
My whatever the heck my horns. It's okay. It's okay. Oh.
So I'm not very far along, but we'll see if I can kind of. Yeah. Oh, man, it's really washed out. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Just I see like action or
kind of claw thing going on, but with muscles instead of flab.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, weird. Yeah. I prefer the flab, but I get why some people like the muscles. I get it.
Yeah, well, sometimes you're like, oh hey, some muscles happen over there. Oh.
I always thought it'd be like cool to have like a character, not like the Blob, but like a character who was just like totally out of shape, but still like super strong and like had claws or whatever, and like could still tear it up and
yeah.
I don't know. I always thought, like, why is that not a thing when most comic collectors look more like that than they do like Hugh Jackman?
You could take like the comic guy and give him some superpowers.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's been some stuff like that, I'm sure, but
yeah,
just not springing to mind. I don't have audio from you, Big B, unless you haven't tried to talk. But I'm just making sure.
I haven't tried to talk. Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you. I just want to make
we
sure.
can hear you.
Yeah, I'm just having problems because this is a different phone and it doesn't want to rotate for some reason. So,
no.
Yeah.
Is auto rotate turned off?
I don't know. Let's see.
Have you? I know you were trying to troubleshoot something, so I don't mean to like distract you. But have you tried using that webcam I let you borrow?
Not yet. No.
That's fair.
Well, I've got the mic sitting over there because I have to buy a whole bunch of USB ports. My new laptop only has C ports on it, so I can't use it. So I have to go buy all the freaking connector thingies, which all my stream equipment is not even hooked up because I can't plug it in. So I gotta go buy a bunch of hubs for that.
Yeah, so my newer PC that I've had for a little more than a year now. I like my camera's plugged in with a USB-C, which isn't a problem, but there's only one dedicated C port on it. And so it's like, I wanted to get my tablet plugged in because I was working on a Fairchild sketch. I'll actually show you that because you can see it better.
Ooh.
And wanted to like be able to like draw and show it, but I could either have my camera or my tablet. And I was like, I don't really want to take that apart just to show drawing for one stream. But
yeah. So when I use my ring light, I jerry rig it because I put my crap top, which is this one over here next to over there, and I plug it into the USB port I can use. Oh, nice. You can tell who it is too. Nice.
Yeah, I was kind of starting to work on the costume tonight a little bit.
Nice.
But
very cool.
I'm trying to really work on things I hate doing, like faces and hands. I'll zoom in a little bit.
Everything besides the TNA.
Well, I actually, honestly, I probably hate drawing the TNA a little bit more than I hate drawing the faces and hands because, like, if you screw it up, everyone's going to notice that more on a drawing like that. No, actually, I guess really, to be honest, I kind of hate it all in a way because it's just like I'm such a perfectionist. But hair is probably my number one thing.
Hair is awesome. Hair is the best. Hair and eyes are my favorite.
I struggle because, again, I'm a perfectionist, but I like drawing eyes. But hair, like trying to make it look more I hate to use the word dynamic too much, but like more, I guess more dynamic, like more
movement, not like straight and just stuck
exactly
there.
Yeah, that's what I struggle with. And like, yeah, I want to like try to get a method down to laying it down for most female characters, especially versus like really taking like forever on every single one. Cause I don't know.
You gotta nail the swirly woo-woos, and I'm telling you, you'll be better. Just like make a couple things like this and then go in, and it'll save you millions of times.
Yeah. I need to watch more art streams myself instead of being on them probably.
So like when you're doing line work, it's interesting because you're just drawing the line. But if you're gonna do like a background and other things, you have to incorporate lighting and then wind flow. Because that will alter whatever you're doing with the hair movement, which is awesome. Which is why I'm always super pro swirly woo woo. Hair is the accurate term for the hair.
I like hair and smoke and all that stuff is fun to draw. Clouds.
Nice.
I've gotten really big into horror art, which I'm excited about. So I got a set of alcohol markers and I've never used them before, and I'm having fun trying to figure that out. Now that the Roscoe is finished, I'm gonna be going back to finish working on it, but I'm excited.
Oh, cool.
Howard Ducker's Hobgoblin.
That's awesome.
He's doing a little finger action. He's got duck bombs as well.
Gotta love the finger action.
Oh, he's saucy.
There's a little bit of everything there. A little bit of, I see a little Roscoe, I see a little Papa, a lot of K-pop.
Oh yeah, it's like a mixture of all of us. And that's DJ just yelling at all of us like, "Oh no, what are you doing?"
You gotta give the glider
Uh-oh.
some angry hands.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can do that easily. Pop out right there. Just those little nubs. Oh, I can do that. Just give him two little nubs on those
Little
points right
nubs
there.
are perfect. That's perfect. That's all you
Perfect.
need.
That's all he needs. Everyone
Just
know who it
nicotine
is.
stain them a little bit, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Richard?
Hello.
I'm done. I just booted myself. I booted myself, you know. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I'm doing, you know, and I hit the back button and then it takes me out of the stream.
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you've never done that before.
Never or ever. I've definitely
never have I ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking a drink.
Well, hello to Richard. Thanks for joining and watching.
Yeah, man.
Yes, welcome. Ooh. I don't know. I might be too tired to attempt drawing, but I was going to.
Well, you know, nothing like spacing out for a few
Experiment. Yeah. Chill and talk and do whatever.
Yeah.
I am trying to find the auto rotate. It is not being apparent to me.
On your phone or on the StreamYard?
On my phone.
Because you could. Well, if you rotate it on this. Okay, so this is interesting. So if you rotate it on mobile on StreamYard, is it going to keep it in portrait view when you flip it
rotate to landscape?
So maybe just try that.
I think that's what we tried in the beginning, but I could be wrong. I felt like I saw the.
Yeah, it's not. It's just showing like all of you guys are going sideways, and the chat is sideways. But my art is fine. But I'm looking at everything funky, which is just kind of weird. But I guess I could see it on. See, I have my computer monitor going over here where I can read everything too. So
yes. Okay.
I mean, if you're primarily just showing the art, I mean that's pretty good.
I mean, you can really, because we're not really showing art. Just shrink us and make you larger.
Yeah.
Because you can just keep it sideways and just shrink us and make you big.
Big
B. Let's see. Let me work here. Work it. Oh, it's not rotated the right way, is it? It's up and down. Yeah.
I mean, but I still see your artwork.
Yeah, it's just higher than it was before. So yeah, you can leave it like that if that's easier. Just like put us like, like can you do that, or is not from your phone? Or no, you got it in front of you.
Yeah, I could do it. I'm gonna leave it like it is right now. I'm gonna keep tinkering. You guys just keep talking.
Listen,
I
streamed art without a webcam on my laptop with the thing facing down onto my desk for like 8 years. This was like 2000s.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So you know the pain. Okay, all right.
I do. Yes. Probably jerry-rigged a bunch of equipment day. Yeah,
it's all good.
Oh, good.
Have you watched the new boys yet, Katie?
I haven't watched anything in about 4 years. I am so far behind.
Holy cow.
Everything. And then the last 2 years have just been utter trash. So I have not had time for a single anything. Yeah. This year is just getting even better. So, you know.
Aww.
Oh, no.
Oh, you mean better, like not sarcastically?
Oh, no. It's a whole just firestorm of awesome.
Firestorm of awesome.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. I don't know if we're talking about real good or real bad.
No, it's terrible. It's
okay.
Awful.
Shit. I'm sorry.
No, so we had a lot of deaths in my office the last year. 8 people died. Yeah. And because of this, my boss hasn't really seen people coming in, so he's been flipping out about him also getting older and then nobody coming in. I'm like, well, we have to hire new people. Not here anymore.
Right.
So like
Kinda.
he's been freaking out. So he told everyone basically we're gonna move our 5,000 square foot office into one tiny room across the hallway, and it's gonna happen by the end of the month. So
What?
yeah. So I have been hustling to get rid of 50 years of files, cabinetry, office equipment, you name it, out of our office. Yeah. I spent the last 3 days tearing apart cubicles, but just, great. So good.
Man,
I know.
sorry.
It's okay. I can really use a vacation. So this is going at a great time.
You could just be like, boss, I'm not feeling so good.
Yeah. Who's that guy in the robes over there with the scythe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's been awful.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, like, I just go to work and I've been doing that longer during the daytime because I'm normally just there for a few hours. So by the time I get home, I'm like absolutely just dead. So then I wake up and it's like 10 p.m. or it's like 5 minutes before a stream. And I'm like, oh, whoops.
Sweet.
Yay. Yeah, I just went completely worn out. But I need it's kind of a good thing because I kind of really burnt out on just everything. Need a break. So I will take this time to rest. Go through some comics.
Can I ask you a personal question that it's not like scandalous, but it's just a personal question?
Sure.
So you clearly are an insomniac. Like, I'm not talking about CJ styles. I mean, just really, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you, and you don't have to say why or anything, but do you know the source of your insomnia, or is it kind of just like there?
So I've always had like anxiety and insomnia my entire life.
Yeah.
But when I was like 7th, 8th grade, I had a actual stalker.
Right.
It was pretty bad, and it would prevent me from sleeping because
My
I could
goodness.
see him outside my window. It would freak me out.
Yeah.
So,
Understand.
Yikes.
yeah. I know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where that stems. Yeah.
I know you'd shared some of that stuff with me before, but I wasn't sure if that was the connection or if there was, just like other stuff or whatever combined with that. But
no, that's probably where my trauma is rooted from all that.
I'm saying that out of a place of like just caring, because it's like, on one hand, what I'm hearing is like, I need to go get some rest. On the other hand, like, I see you popping into streams later, and that's totally not my business. I'm just like worried and like, oh yeah, get enough rest,
Yeah. No, I can't sleep. If I were to lay down right now and try to sleep, not happening.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Yeah. Yeah. That messed me up. Like I couldn't be near windows or doors at nighttime for a long time, especially if they didn't have a covering on it. Like it has to have something on it.
Yeah.
It would terrify me.
That's very understandable, and I'm sorry that that's the case too, because that's awful.
Yeah, it was not good times.
No, and just I don't know. I've always been more of a sheepdog kind of a person, and having a daughter now and like thinking about creepy people, and
that's one thing, is they're everywhere and you don't know it.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Yeah.
I like just knowing people pretty well, like growing up, it was pretty easy to be like, oh, a lot of people, a lot of guys, boys of that age are saying one thing and doing something else. That's weird because I don't do that very often. So that's weird that these guys do that all the time. And it's just something I noticed like at a young age. And it's just, you know, that it's that thing where it's like, yeah, you don't know, you know, you nicest guy in the world could be super extremely nice for 2 years, and then like they're the ones that end up doing the creepy stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you just got to protect yourself at all times. It's disgusting.
Ignoring.
Yeah, no, he did not. Most famously, he wore navy shirt and khaki tan pants.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah. I know. The police caught him several times, and they would escort him 2 blocks and let him out and say they couldn't do anything at the time because there's no laws for what he was doing. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this can get grim, but yeah, I'll type something in the private chat. This is what the police told me.
Norrin, are you drawing anything tonight? Don't say it's a marshmallow head.
I could draw a marshmallow head guy though. That would be kind of fun. But yeah, you know. But no, that what I just typed in there is what they told us, and I'm glad that things. Well, not glad that things have happened, but things have happened so that there have been laws that have been changed because of it.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like that stuff is somewhat better understood today, but it's not where it needs to be. It's just And yeah, there is kind of a like an unfortunate, like you can have all the feeling in the world that something's wrong, but it's not enough sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, this was beyond, like he did this for like 2 years, and my neighbors would be like, "What are you doing here?" And he would say the creepiest stuff to them about why he was outside my window.
Oh yeah, and I didn't mean like specifically your situation. I just meant like in general. Like there's you know, it's like, you know, like on Reddit you'll see like posts where people are like saying like, I can't believe this person did this, or should I be concerned about this? And everyone's like, yes, you should absolutely be concerned. What can I do? Well, you know, and it kind of gets into that weird gray area where, yeah, it's I mean, you just kind of at a certain point, distance and protection and avoidance become necessary tools, which is very not fair and limiting.
Yeah, I developed really bad anxiety because of that. After that,
definitely understandable.
And then actually, why I started streaming in the first place, I was like, oh man, I kept thinking 15 years, but no, because I've been in this house 12 years and I was streaming over there. So that must have been 17 years ago when I started streaming. So I would say like the first, like up until, when was I streaming with Tricky? 2-3 years ago? I didn't even have a face cam on, it was just on my art.
Hey, Brian, I think you got some feedback, or maybe you have audio going in a different window. I think.
We don't have any audio. What are we getting? Echo?
There's like a clicky robot echo.
Muffly, kind of tin canny feedback-ish type thing.
Huh. I can mute myself.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll do one meet at a time. I don't hear it anymore.
Yeah.
I fixed it.
Yeah. So whatever is happening with your thing, that's okay. You'll do it better next time.
Yeah, no
Get it going.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because I don't know, like I feel like I started talking to you like right around the time you started streaming again, or pretty close to it seems like.
No, because I used to hang with Mike. That was 6, maybe 7 years ago. And we would stay up to like 8 in the morning on Twitch doing art streams all night. Oh, and you came in when Economics started doing his streams.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess, I mean, when you started doing it, like, again, like when you started.
When I started doing it on, YouTube, because I moved from Twitch to YouTube. Yeah.
There was that one weird like Twitch stream, and I remember being on it with you. And I've been talking to you for a little bit before that, but I remember you had a cam on. Then I was like, "Oh, hey, that's I first time I remember seeing you." You know.
Yeah, no, that was my first face reveal. Actually.
Okay.
Was with you, Billy, and Mike on Twitch. It was during his first Twitch live stream. Yeah.
That was so weird too, because there was like just random people watching, and then like 1 or 2 knew who he was. 1 or 2 had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, they were like confused. So I don't even know if that was broadcasted on just Twitch only, or if he did it on YouTube as well.
I think it was just Twitch. I think that was what was so weird about it.
Probably, yeah, because it was just bizarre. It was like Mike's people and like some of my people in chat. It was weird, yeah. Everyone was like, "Who's these noobs?"
That was great. No, that's awesome in a way. Like, I remember thinking that was really fun too, and then nothing like that ever happened.
It was so much fun, yeah. And then Mike stopped streaming. I stopped streaming. Then he started doing that, whatever he started doing with Billy, and then FOC, and then yeah. But I can't wait to actually get back to actual art streaming soon, which probably the next week or 2 I'll probably end up doing some.
Right on.
Yeah.
Excited to see that.
What? Yeah, I'm kind of stockpiling a million line arts so I can go back and do watercolor streams. The last time I did that on Twitch, I did so many cabins. I didn't want to do brown paint. So I've got a stack of old line art that I did for horror stuff over there that I don't want to finish because I don't want to mix brown paint anymore. Yeah.
That's funny.
Are we getting the weird sound feedback anymore?
You're good.
No, and you're actually fixed.
Yeah. I fixed it.
You fixed
I just had to take a second. I'm sorry. Or more than a second. And I'm old.
You're good. You're good.
I'm old. He throws that in there.
Listen, we're all old.
Yeah. So don't worry about it. There ain't no shame in having stream problems. I have like notoriously had some issue on pretty much every live stream I've ever done.
Honestly,
just rolling with it, and most people are pretty patient with you. But
yeah, honestly, it doesn't matter how long you've been doing it, what kind of equipment you have, how many times you have saved it in OBS or whatever. Something's gonna screw up during your stream. Just be prepared for it and roll with it.
Yeah,
right. Pretty much what you got to do.
Yeah.
Well, especially like, I don't know, like it's funny. There's like 2 people on stream right now that I've like donated equipment to. Yeah, as you start introducing some of that new stuff, like it'll create its own hiccups and solve some problems and create some more.
We're definitely gonna have to do a test stream on that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get that camera. I got the light. Actually, I have your big diffuser light over here in the corner. That's what's lighting the artwork. So
nice. I mean, it already, like, from when you were on that stream with me last week, it made a difference. Like,
yeah.
I want to say adding the ring light just when I'm doing my artwork has improved my artwork tremendously because I can see it better.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it's amazing how that works.
That makes sense.
Thanks, Richard. Thanks for the feedback on that. And if there's anybody who's watching who wants to hop in, just let me know. I'll shoot you a link.
Aaron said he's working. He's got there's like 4 of the guys. They have like the weirdo hours, which this is my nighttime. This is yeah. No, I'm a weirdo hour person too. So
yeah. Yeah, I've definitely got the Weirdo Hours thing. And I got to fix it too. My whole schedule is about to change in September, so need to fix it.
Yeah, I felt completely thrown off today because I originally did all my streams at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Then I moved him back an hour because I just had too much stuff going on. So I did one today at 6, and it is completely thrown off my time frame. Like, I don't know what to do with all this extra. It's nighttime. Yeah, it's looking good. I like his little feet there.
All right, I don't know if this will show up as well, but
Hey, you usually got to angle at the papers. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I see costume. I see some fists. I see some thigh action.
Just trying to
looking good.
Block it out. Now I'm kind of moving on to the head.
Nice.
Which I smushed at the top of the paper. So
he's doing this, and then what you can do is have Cyclops on another frame of paper, shoot the top of it, and then burn the edges off. Boom.
Damn straight. Just
don't need that happening. Yeah.
Just be a nice Cyclops butt shot just blowing off his head.
Did I send that to you? Hold on, I got a thing I got to send to you.
Probably, but I don't remember.
Well,
I got to show you. I actually, speaking of which, I got to show you the other piece I did because it does have Cyclops' butt in it, technically.
Right, where does it go? I could have sworn I said this to you. Or one of the chats? I don't know. There's so many now. I can't keep track of anything.
Dude, it is out of control.
What the heck is it? Where is this? Oh my gosh. Why can I figure out anything right now? Oh. Did I send them?
Here you go.
Ooh.
But you got some Cyclops butt there.
Psyche butt.
You're really going to like this thing I'm about to send you then.
Uh-oh.
So I do the booty cover of the week thing, and my favorite character is Cyclops. So K-pop always accuses me of liking Cyclops' butt, which I mean, like, I don't dislike his butt. Don't get me wrong. It's probably the second most infamous X-Men the animated series, but with the picture of him laying on the ground, turning around.
Oh.
Have you ever seen that picture?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have.
It's kind of like, I mean, the Rogue one obviously that takes the cake. But it's Cyclops one. I see it quite a bit too. Yeah. So when I draw on my tablet, I spend, just for Richard, I do a ridiculous amount of editing. So that took me weeks. And I have the HasLab. It's probably too dark for you back there, Steve, but I have the Sentinel behind me. So I was posing the Sentinel and drawing from that. And then I have the Cyclops action figure, so I put him in front of it and was posing from that, and just kind of went over and over and over again. The starry background is just a picture I put in and kind of smudged out to make it look like it was more part of the frame, though. But the hills and the Sentinel and the Cyclops were me.
Yes.
So,
and you're welcome.
Instagram, or where should I be looking?
Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. I never get notifications for Instagram because there's too much insane.
Instagram doesn't do anything. I can't even get messages to load. I've been blocked for a year from following people.
I intentionally turned off Instagram messages because I mean I have like 150 DMs that people like send a day probably. Yeah. Oh my god.
She's sending you Cyclops porn.
Essentially, I mean it's
kind of Savage Lands-ish, Hey.
It's I mean, turnabout is fair play.
Is that literally turnabout is fair play?
That was the pun I was going for. Here, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you in our conversation. Up to you if you
awesome. I look forward to seeing that.
You need to see that. Yeah.
That's intense. I don't even know. I don't know this artist too. I gotta go check him out.
I don't know this artist either, but yeah.
Liotte.
But yeah, Instagram has just been so weird. Like stuff isn't loading.
Yeah.
And then I can't find people. And then a lot of those people that followed me before are refollowing me again because they got removed from my follow list. And then I've been blocked for like a year from following people. It keeps telling me I'm at my limit. So I'll go remove like a bunch of like junk, and then it'll still say the same number, even if I refresh it like months later.
Oh, weird.
And then I can't do anything. It's just so weird.
I'll say I've got problems with comments mostly. Like it'll say like 3 comments, and I click it, and there's like 1 I can read. It's like, cool, thanks.
I get that. And then somebody was like, no, you need to update your app. And I'm like, I update the app. I'm like, I still can't see your stuff. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. So
yeah. And like there's some issues I have on YouTube too. It's weird. Like still to this day, there's like 10 people that will never, ever, ever, and I followed them for years, show up in my live or on my feed that they're live. I can refresh it 100 times. I'll only get the notification when they're done. It's weird. I can't find their live. Even if I go to their channel, it won't show up that their live is there. It's weird.
Well, and I was telling Bigby this, and I don't care as much, but it really bothers me that I can't like get this to go away. There's something going on with Instagram where I got some weird message like a year ago that was like, this post is, we detect this post is a sponsorship or a partnership post. Yeah. And ever since then, if I post something that's like one of my ads for one of my videos where I've like, like my thumbnail that I've reworked or whatever, anything that's not like pretty much a raw photo, it doesn't go out to as many insights or many views or whatever. Like it'll be like 1/10 of the average of what I get for like just posting a picture of a comic. And it's not, I'm not some of the likes. I mean like the actual like people that were able to see the post. Yeah. So it's like, it's almost, and I've gotten a lot of messages like promote this post, promote this post, promote this post. And it's like, I think Instagram is trying to tell me that I need to like pay to get that stuff. And it's like, well, that's stupid. Like, I'm not doing that.
I have one dumb post, and it's been there for like 4 years, where I went to a con and I took a picture of the t-shirt booth, and the t-shirt booth, there was nobody even in the t-shirt or the undies. Okay. It was a picture of a narwhal on some undies, and they flagged me for nudity. And I can't remove it. And it's been there, and it keeps popping up on my thing saying you need to take care of this post. And I'm like, there's nobody in the undies. It's just undies.
That's pretty savage, that picture there, Bronze.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I sent her another one by the same artist.
I did see that. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for brightening up my
sunny side up.
Hey.
Sunny side up. I love it.
So I don't know the term for that, but he's one of those artists that exclusively draws sexy male characters. There's a term for that. I don't know what it is, but
there's a couple of really good ones. Oh, what's this one?
There's
fighting more. It's great. Some really good ones in here.
Whoa, what is Daredevil doing to his Billy Club here? Oh my. I'll send that one to you.
Okay. I bought a sock. All right, you're getting this one. You're getting this one. You need to see this one. All right now.
Too much fun over there.
We're having a DM war.
We are.
Yikes.
Emphasis on the DM.
Oh my gosh. At first I was like, this is a pretty good Cyclops. Zoom out. This is maybe too good of a Cyclops.
Yeah. That's,
oh, they're pulled down in that picture. Thank Xavier for the X symbol.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Somebody said, I forget who it was, but they were saying the same thing about my zombie's butt on this picture.
Zombie butt.
Yeah, the zombie's got too nice of a butt.
Oh, the zombie's clapping too much.
No.
He's just he's well defined. He's got a good lower there.
It's just I think it's a victim of being in the foreground is the only problem there.
zoom it in. Yeah, it's just right there. It's, you know.
Yeah. I'll never forget. There's this
just out there. It's so big.
there's this splash page in Fantastic Four #1 from when Jim Lee did the Heroes, not Heroes Reborn, but whatever they did before that where, you know, Rob Liefeld did Avengers and Will Spartasio did Iron Man and all that stuff. There's this one panel of Sue Storm where she's like she's on all fours in the water, and it's just straight down the barrel view. And it is. I read that at an age where it is just emblazoned on my memory forever. And it's right because it's right in the foreground of the image. There's a whole lot going on in the panel, but man, like, that is
zooming in right there.
Yeah, well, it catches the eye.
Yeah.
The whispering eye.
The whispering eye.
The whispering eye. Anytime I hear that, it makes me want to watch Role Models.
That's what I was doing. Yeah, that movie is what I was referencing there.
Yes, I got it right off the bat.
Yes.
Tell her you miss her whispering eye.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that mean? Nothing or whatever. I can't remember what he says.
Yeah, he says it and then he starts just cracking up like whispering eye means vagina.
I love that kid. McLovin.
Yeah.
Where you at?
Christopher Mintz-Platz, is that his name?
Yes.
Something like that.
So. That whole movie is gold.
Here you go. I'll DM you this picture that has been in my memory forever.
The crimson whatever in Kick-Ass.
Yes.
Yeah. Crimson Mist or Pink Mist? Red Mist? I can't remember what his name is.
Oh, it might have been Red Mist.
Is it Red Mist?
Red Mist. Yeah, Pink Mist is a Halo thing. Red Mist was, I'm pretty sure that's what his name was.
The best part of that is her face looking up next to it, where she's just like, oh.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm feeling left out here, you guys.
I sent it to you. It's in your
too busy arting. Okay.
Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I remember that picture.
Chilling.
Dude, yeah. I don't know what year this would have came out, but whatever age I was when this came out, it was an age where
her Heroes Reborn is what it is. Heroes Reborn, right?
Yes. I guess it is. Yeah, because Heroes Return was when they came back. Yeah. Heroes Reborn.
Reborn is the one where the Liefeld sold that one for like $100 bazillion with the, you can't miss it. It's like
Captain America with the chest fridge.
Yes.
Yep.
That one.
It's funny because that's like a Mandela effect kind of thing, because there's people that are like, they swear up and down that's a cover. It's not a cover. It's just promo art.
It was promo art and Wizard.
Yep.
Yeah, it was in Wizard and some other stuff. I know what it is. It was the cover art when you flip to it in one of the Wizards 1/2 issues. That was the card.
Right. That makes sense. I can buy that.
I might even have it on my shelf. But yeah, I specifically remember this because I was huge into the Wizards.
The positioning of Sue's head there, like right at Ben's crotch, is really bad too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it's a good mix of stuff.
It's the thing.
It's that thing, all right. Yeah.
Okay, so I was 14 when that comic came out. So.
Okay, that was a good year for swimsuit specials.
Oh yeah, it was a great year. The best of years.
Yeah. Michael Turner and Jim Lee and
J. Scott Campbell stuff was even popping up.
All right there.
Yep.
The booze.
Campbell in his infancy.
I had so many swimsuit and lingerie specials and stuff like that. And
you were a teenager at the right time, man.
Yeah. Like, come on, Lady Rawhide. Come on.
Lady Rawhide is a great cover. Yeah. I mean, they get really deep into those hip bones and show those features off. I mean, it seems like a very impractical outfit, yes, but Vampirella has been doing it for decades.
Yeah, for sure. It's like Zorro, but sexy in the female way. I mean, Zorro is sexy in his own way, I'm sure.
They nailed it.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's kind of fun, but definitely definitely of a time.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to go track down the what is it? I think it's the second swimsuit magazine that Marvel did with Rogue on the cover, because I've got the first one.
Yeah.
With She-Hulk, but I need to find that second one.
Is that the one with the painted covers?
What now? You guys both got the ones that broke my brain.
That stuff stacked all over my comic box here. You didn't see what I got
probably not
today at there's a shop down in St. Helens, and
oh yeah,
that was there for cover price, first printing.
Wow. Can you blow yourself up?
Isn't this the artist that did the Halloween DC stuff with the same picture windows with the characters in it? But I'm pretty sure it is.
I think so. But yeah, this is Beneath the Trees, issue 1, first printing, cover B. And I guess I was talking to Trav on the phone. I'm like, is there anything I should be looking for here? Because like it's infamous for like stuff that shouldn't be on the shelf anymore. And then he's like, if they have this Beneath the Trees book, it's like $40 to $50. I'm like, oh yeah, here it is. He's like, you're kidding me. I'm like, no, it's right here.
Nice. Yeah, she did some art on Lewis's book not too long ago.
And this, I guess, is like a $10 book. The first appearance of Halverine.
That's
second printing cover of it, but
I do a lot of flame.
Yeah, flame on, so strong.
Yeah, so I thought those were cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
Picked them up for cover price. So I was like, all right. There was a bunch of other stuff too. They had like multiple copies of Halverine #1, and but I didn't pick them up. I was just like, eh. The owner there gets really wiggy when I'm buying lots of books, so I just bought a couple and left.
I am massively behind in new comic book day stuff. Hi. Uh-oh. Did he bounce? Are you stuck again?
Oh no! Now is it just me and that?
Now we can't even tell.
That'd be terrible. So let's see. Oh no! Well, we got multicam action again. That's good. I was like, what can I show here? Oh yeah, don't think you were on the stream yet, but I unboxed a little spiral.
Oh, I love that figure. I have the original one.
The retro packaging gets me, but I'm definitely opening this one because I just want to play with posing that.
That's a good size. That's a good size. It still looks exactly like the OG one, but yeah. I like the size on that. Ooh, she got replaceable. She got different arms too.
So she's got different hands, and then the sword, and then Nakayama art there on the card.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
But it looks like there's extra hands though, like grippy ones and not grippy ones.
There's two extra hands. There's a cyborg hand and a.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I like what they did with the little fur too.
Yeah, the little like tassely fur thing. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The helmet looks good. Her face looks really good because that was the problem back in the day in the 90s. They never
got that right.
Lady babes.
Yeah, like I mean, this is a good one they did too for the. I don't know if autofocus turned on.
The hand. Put the hand behind it.
Here, actually, this will probably work better. There we
Black
go.
Widow.
Yeah, a little Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, Marvel Legends. They're just doing a better job.
He's facing the wrong way for a Bronze Age nerd.
Okay, so see on the back of that. See on the back of the spiral where they have the Phoenix on it. I'd say the worst molds ever were in the late 90s, the Marvel Universe ones, but the figures, not the giant ones, and the ones where you could press the button, they lit up. They looked so terrible.
So I've got that Dark Phoenix hanging up here next to Cyclops.
Yeah.
In the package still, because I mean I've got two of that Cyclops because I opened up one of them. I've got that Dark Phoenix. I've got the OG like Jim Lee style Rogue next to Gambit up there too. So it's kind of like the couples display, but
yeah. I've got like 4 boxes of 90s action figures that are still in the box because I went hard on figures in the 90s.
Yeah, it was hard not to. They started making good ones, and then they just kept getting better and better, and then they got a little worse.
As a kid, and they were cheap as hell.
Back
So you
then.
could throw them in layaway.
Yeah.
Babysitter money goes a long way.
Yeah. I know my friend just sold all his old Spawn figures.
Oh, that's harsh.
Yeah.
There's still like 4 figures you could never find.
Oh, he had all the rare ones too.
I still, in my box, the only Spawn one I have in box is my giant Overkill.
Overkill, yeah.
Yeah, that guy's beast. But it's so awkward to put those boxes anywhere. Oh, the Angelas, I find those all over the place. Even the
they're not
ones.
rare. They're just cool. Like I want one that's like the plastic isn't all yellowed or whatever.
Yeah, you know they could get like the giant one too.
It was like 12-inch or something.
Yeah, it's like a 12-inch one. It's really cool.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like being the big cam right now.
It's so weird. It's so weird. Being in a cam when you're seeing yourself, you're like, wow.
Well, I'm just like, you know, I don't mind it if I'm like actually showing something, but it's like when I'm not, it's like I'm not.
Why am I here? No.
We love your face, Bronze.
Your beard is so luxurious. Your hat.
Yeah. It is freshly beard buttered.
Beard buttered. Ooh, what kind of scent are we getting with the beard butter?
This is it's tobacco and vanilla scented. Bahawat is the brand. Is really good stuff. So
wait, say that again. Tobacco
and vanilla.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Smells awesome.
Saucy.
I like it. Yeah.
So I've never used beard butter, but I hear it's not about the beard; it's about your skin, right?
So beard oil is about your skin.
Okay.
And that is like, you know, to prevent beard drift and itchy and scratchy, and also, you know, like the cartoon, right?
Scratchy. You prevent itchy and scratchy.
Yeah, you prevent them from spawning. And then
we love them.
And then it also helps with like growth and like cleaning out the follicle roots and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
And then
need to rename the stream now. It's beard education.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beard butter actually is for the hair.
Beard care education with Bronze.
Well, I'm terrible at it. The real trick is consistency, and I'm not consistent. But yeah, beard butter is actually for your hair, so it's helpful for like things like, you know, preventing split ends and keeping moisture inside the hair itself, that kind of stuff. Because beard hair, you know, it's a lot coarser than top of head hair, so especially those old soldiers that are down here, you really want to take care of them. So they don't handle moisture as easily as top of head hair.
Right.
Yes, I too need to take care of my luxurious.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
It takes probably a lot of effort.
A lot of effort. Yeah.
Yep. Using that invisible dye, that's got to take a lot of time every day.
So much individual strands, everything. You gotta get in there, you know. Mm-hmm.
Bronze is maintaining.
That's right.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I remember the first time I ever talked about something like that. Skeff was on. I did an interview with him when he first started selling on Whatnot, or like when he first kind of made it big. And so I did an interview with him, and I was like, "Oh, that'd be fun." You know, we were kind of talking stuff, and people were like, "You guys should do a show together." And I hit him up. I was like, "You know, people keep saying we should do a show together." And he came on. We just spent like the first 20 minutes talking about beards and stuff and beard care.
It happens.
Fun. Yeah.
Sometimes those weird streams are like the best streams.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do gotta bounce pretty soon.
Yeah, 4 o'clock here.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife was just in Michigan.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. She went to Traverse City to do a work thing. Yeah.
I have fams up there, but they just had Cherry Capital Con up there. It's a really good one.
Oh, right on.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of cherry treats came back.
Sure, I'm assuming lots of fudge as well.
No, I
Rich
think
for the fudge.
she probably had some of that there, but she brought back like chocolate covered cherries. Like it's funny because we live in Washington State, which is also known for cherries, so it's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing, but
because
it's
we
still
have like
delicious.
different. So there's like a Michigan cherry that's separate from like regular. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like I crossbred some trees or something at one point.
Yeah, ours are more like the classic, I guess, kind of thing.
We have the Rainier cherries up here, right?
Yeah, we get those too, and then we get like a intense black cherry.
Yeah.
Like it's dark, and then our one of our famous ice cream companies makes a Michigan black cherry ice cream. It's only from the cherries that they get here, and it's like phenomenal. It's really good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you send us some of that ice cream, and
just send it during the summer, USPS.
Yeah.
Dry ice and a
dry
cooler.
ice. I have lots. I know how to package. Yes, I've received many frozen goods in the mail. I should ask CJ because he gets spam all the time, so he should know how to unpack a package.
Like literal spam, not spam, but spam.
Yeah, literal spam.
Spam. And
Spamity spam.
Where did I put my Sozo? Where did I put my Sozo thing? I found him some spam stickers.
Nice.
I'm gonna be sending these to him. I don't know what I do with it. What do I do with my spam stickers? I bought too much stuff at Comic-Con. It might be my problem. Just a tad bit of stuff. Yeah, I got that later. I have like 4 cons worth of piles around me. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna take videos. Yes, I'm gonna take photos. And I'm like, wait later. Yeah. Another con comes. I'm like, dang it.
I promise I'm gonna take photos.
Mm-hmm.
That's me at a show. I'm like, I should probably film some of this for my channel, and then I'm just like 3 hours later.
But it's way better hunting when you don't do that. It's like,
and yet the last show we went to, you did more filming and better hunting. So I don't know about that.
I don't know. I missed a lot of stuff though.
Nah, I know what it is. He's doing the filming, and then he makes everybody else pose for the film, so he could film, but also go ding 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 while they're paying attention to the camera. Haha!
Like 4D chess.
I cracked your thing here. No.
I think I should probably send that one to CJ.
Oh, he needs that to go with the spam. Hold on, I gotta find this freaking thing. It's gonna drive me insane. Where's my Sozo Mika package?
Oh, I've got some of her stickers.
Oh, I bought a Misa print from her, and we were both geeking out over the spam. She was lovely. Let's see. Here's all my nerd. What kind is this from?
There you go.
Oh yeah, I bought the Catwoman one.
Yeah, she didn't do that one yet when I saw her.
Oh, okay.
But I got a few nice ones.
Did you see the giant one she had? I don't know if they were new or not, but she had like 12-foot stickers.
And then had to get the red Sonia.
Oh, so she was telling me the story of that. She used her manager for the pose. Nice.
You want me to make you big for those, Bronze?
Oh, it's okay. I'm just whipping through them here.
I don't know what we're doing, but yeah, we're doing it. Oh, that's my schmalky.
Here's my sticker collection.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one. I also have that one.
You need one of these.
Yes, gotta have that.
My wife gets jealous of those ones you're showing.
Uh-oh.
Those kind of ones. There we go.
Okay.
Lost collector.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Have stickers for my friends.
As everyone should.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're all kind of mixed in here. There's
I have this.
Nick Comic Culture.
Yeah.
Barbarian Kung Fu.
Nice. I love me some Barb. Barb's a good dude.
Hey, here's one that'll probably trigger Brian real fast. Do you want me to show it, Brian?
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Salty.
The initials are CH.
CH. Go ahead, show it, whatever it is. Oh, yeah, that one. That's a good one. That's not a sticker, though. That's a business card.
No, it's a business card. I don't actually know how it got mixed in here. I think I thought it was a sticker at one point or something.
Easily. You know what I keep finding over there next to my makeup? The freaking Fortnite cards you sent me.
Speaking of cool business cards, this one is.
Oh, that one's dope.
That's cool. Who's that?
This was she was an artist at the Rose City, Helen Mask.
Nice.
Okay.
Some lovely art.
Beautiful artwork, yeah.
There's a Jessica Negri sticker.
Oh, nice.
Chibi
I got Otis. It's very smoochable.
Nice. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Weapon X.
Some cool ones.
Well, I haven't seen around in a while, but
he's on he hasn't been around a while, but he just did some con stuff, but he hops only really on because he's not really doing the auction stuff that I know of anymore. But he hops on Carlos Collects.
Carlos Collects, okay.
I believe it's Carlos Collects. It's two C's, and there's a couple of them that I know that have two C's in their name.
Two brothers.
No, like literally like Carlito Classico and comics. There's so many.
Oh, sorry, no, the 9-2 crew is Two Brothers Comics.
Oh yeah.
John's Comics, yeah.
All the good teams.
John sent me this one.
Oh, that's cool. I can't remember who gave me that at Rose City, but maybe you do, Big B.
Oh, maybe the Sons of Mjolnir dudes.
Oh,
would be my guess.
I don't know. Yeah. Stay inside of big comics. You know, that makes more sense with your thumbnail picture for our shows now.
That's true.
Gotta have that.
Get one of those.
Previous hands champion right here.
Yeah, hands, hair, and facial hair. It's
yeah,
all
so many things in that one category.
It's great.
I was a proud nominee. I'll just say that.
There you go. It's a good one to have.
X11, yeah.
Oh,
I didn't even vote for myself. I voted for Roscoe.
My homie Star Set. You had cool stickers.
I haven't seen. There's a lot of dudes that used to hang around us a while ago that I haven't seen.
Haha, you wish, John. Oh, here's one that might got sent one of those by Nerdy Girl.
Oh, nice. They are running around galore at Heroes Con this weekend.
Yeah, she sent actually some stuff for my Heroes for Heroes auction. She sent that with it.
Yeah, I remember
a couple. So I sent one to the winner and kept one. Got to get Skeff on there.
Gotta get the Skeffs.
Gotta.
I'm gonna go grab a thing on here.
Gotta.
Ow.
What other? Oh yeah, here's one that K-pop will instantly recognize. Not a sticker, but
she ran away though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna hold it here like a
comics and comics. There you go.
Yeah, with her buddy's art and the guy that designed my logo on it.
Nice. Is that the guy that designed your logo there on the?
Yeah, that's him.
yeah, pulling the hat on.
That's what he looks like.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
Pronouns is all it's all about, man.
Oh, my homie.
And then, you guys know Captain Electric?
No.
He's a cool dude.
Nice.
Captain Electric.
Trying to find. I think I might have already put it in the box that I have with CJ because there's a guy in Michigan that does a fair housing comic, and I had to get him that. Nice. Yeah.
Gosh, there's just so many people. I just want to show them For anybody who's like, I want to follow some new people, here you go.
Yeah.
Well, we got three people watching. Unless that's all us.
Well, I mean,
We're
you
watching
know, those
ourselves.
rewind views are a big deal.
No.
Gotta follow those ones.
Gotta follow those. Yeah.
Which, by the way, I posted it on the screen, but Richard said we should all do a comic book. So, thank you for the faith in our artwork there,
It's
Richard.
nice. I feel
There
like you two would make a good team for something like that. Oh, that's cool.
So I regretted not buying this last time he was at Motor City, and I went up to the booth, and he was like, "That's the only one I have left." I said, "Sold."
Nice.
It's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. But this is what I got from, well, one of the things I got from Sozo. I got the Misa.
Oh, right on.
It's so good. It's so pretty.
That's one of the few anime I've actually watched. Lady
Wow.
Death for Life.
Nice.
It's really pretty.
I've never read the manga because I'm not a manga reader, but I probably should, as everyone tells me.
What, the Death Note?
Yeah.
Some of those when they came out were better than the actual anime. Well, I like the art style that's in them as well.
So is Death Note one that was it a manga first or an anime first? Do you know?
Manga.
Okay.
I have the first edition omnibus, which you could actually usually find at Ollie's for a couple bucks.
Okay.
The thick volumes. So they usually have that over there.
If I had an Ollie's, that would be handy.
Yeah, we don't have all these over here.
Oh,
Bigby,
dang.
were you a Clyde Lewis fan?
I've listened to him. So now so I put one phone on charging and the other one is about to die.
Oh, great. I had a chance to meet up with him at a con and talk to him about doing some advertising for the dispensary I worked at. Never happened, but it would have been fun.
That would have been a hoot. Yeah, I don't know what I did with my spam coupons.
Great voice.
Try me and say no.
It was like a weird Fallout thing with the owner. I was the manager and the owner was weird.
That happens.
I know all about Fallouts. It's okay.
Got
I had to explain that in my job interview today.
Got that from David Walker at Rose City. That's a cool homage thing.
Nice.
It's like his business card, basically.
Oh, very cool.
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm excited. What's that?
I'm gonna switch phones. I'll be right back. So.
Okay, see you in 20 minutes.
Hold on to your butts.
No, it should not be that bad this time.
Okay.
Mr. Hammond, the phones are working again.
Yeah. I'm excited. Is it next weekend? Whenever the 23rd is on Sunday, me, Phil, and Roscoe are going to be doing a sit down. He's going to unveil the My Pet Roscoe.
Oh, right on.
And we're going to go over all that fun stuff.
You were saying that was done earlier, and that was cool. I remember only seeing the very beginning of it as kind of all I ever saw, I think.
Oh, it got full on intense. He was fabulous.
Nice.
I still have to finish one more shirt for him, but I'll mail that out soon. But yeah, he looked adorable.
Right on. I'll be at Washington State SummerCon that day, so I will watch on the rewind because I'm very curious to see it.
Oh, he looks great. Yeah. Very excited.
I'm actually hosting panels this year, which should be pretty fun.
Ooh, nice.
Bueller got me into doing some, so I'm going to be doing Jim Starlin will be one I'll do, which is pretty fun. Sounds like I'm going to do Frank Cho and then Mark Bagley and Ken Lashley. So
okay,
kind of cool to actually host some panels and be able to actually work a con for the first time.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Instead of just like networking. And then I'll finally get to meet Chris from Comic Tropes in person instead of just sitting in front of him at a panel and briefly acknowledging each other. But we're planning on meeting up too, so that'll be cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. Sounds like a few people pulled out, but I think Otaku is going to be there. That'll be fun.
Yeah, Nam will probably be there if he's back. than
I don't know if he's
Sleepy and
actually
those
been.
guys. That's a good question because he is partying way too hard in Heroes Con.
Oh, I've only seen him like I saw him drawing on that stream that guy hopped onto. So I figured he was just like chilling because it was.
No, he was in a hotel room with Roger near
Well,
the
yeah, but like
airport.
he was just chilling and drawing though. Like didn't look like he was partying. So I figured, oh, he's probably doing okay. But
Mm-hmm.
then tonight might have been the night, huh?
There was one on Thursday and one in the beginning of the week. But yeah, no, he was with Roger and they just got to like the airport hotel. But yeah, no, I've seen a lot of the shenanigan photos so far. It looks fun. Well, I'd like to go next year, but we'll see how lovely my situation is by then.
Yeah, I really want to get to one. I mean, hopefully more than one, but for sure at least one con on the East Coast at some point. Don't know what it'll be, so
Yeah.
hopefully it can be one I can try to maximize meeting up with some people.
Baltimore
no one comes to the West Coast, but whatever.
Baltimore and Terrific Con are another one that a lot of people go to. So is
it definitely won't be this year. So like
Mega Con. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, Mega, Heroes, Terrificon seem like the big, besides New York, obviously, but
yeah. Baltimore's fun though. Like I used to go there when it was really small because I was going there for Otakon mostly, which is the anime con, which is humongous. They got so big they moved it to DC. But from what I've heard, it gotten a lot larger than when I used to be there. But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's what Trish was saying when she was talking about it, and then Kyle goes and it's
because Trish is close to where I used to stay at when I was in Baltimore, and we used to go the same LCS.
No, it's cool.
I'm back.
I don't know.
Welcome back.
Guess who's back?
Tech is not my friend. I went to turn this phone on. I always turn this phone on and it's like updating all apps. I was like, no, don't do that right now.
If only you had like a webcam like directly connected to your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Only.
Yeah.
Just showing all of the no.
Listen, I'm on my bed. Doesn't matter.
Oh, I have not felt good today.
Well, are you guys tuckered?
Yes.
Yes. I mean, whether I need to be or not, I need to like force myself to pass out because I gotta get up and do some errands in the morning.
I will probably also try to pass out.
I get you.
But
I get you. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out, and thank you for everybody who watched and who will tune in for the rebroadcast, the rewatch, restream, whatever we call it.
Yeah. At some point, that Wolverine might be.
Thank you, Katie, for stopping by. Thank you, Ron, for coming.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment.
And subscribe to K-Pop Junkie and Bronze Age Nerd and all that good stuff. And watch Bronze and I on West Coast or Best Coast Comics. And
definitely check out K-Pop.
I'm about there too. I'm
awesome interviews.
She does. And she does
follow
awesome
all
job promoting
all of the peeps.
Indie creators.
Yeah. Oh, everybody.
Yeah. Did Alan get a hold of you? He was wanting to get a hold of you to promote his.
The 30th.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, he's
awesome.
set for the 30th.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's
good. He was on with Bronze and I the other night.
Yeah, here's good peeps.
I was telling him we had so many viewers, and he's like, oh, he's like, I think I screwed up. I didn't really get a whole lot of like feedback from that. And I was like, no, I think you did a good job. So,
yeah, it's really hit or miss. Well, and it was weird because of whatever was going on with X or Twitter or whatever that day. I mean, it was like, yeah, there were a lot of people watching, but they weren't engaged or anything. I don't know.
Most people on Twitter watch, but they don't do anything.
Yeah.
We had, what did it say? We had 800 viewers on Twitter or something.
Let me go see. So the post that I put up with the stream on it has 1,400 views just on X, and then the actual stream itself on X has 705 views. So I guess 1,400 people saw it, 705 clicked into it, and that's just X. That's not, you know, all the other platforms, but it's weird. Like for example, the previous one that we did that claim sale had 16 views on X. So Comic Tropes sharing that out or reposting it or whatever, people definitely tuned in. But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, well, Kyle must have been really happy then, because he was saying he was happy with the performance from the claims. So that must have really made him happy.
Well, I don't know if people, I don't know if the X stream from EXP got anything, but I could go find out.
Yeah, well, we had a good lineup though. We had, you know, Automatic Comics and Alan, and we had some good topics to talk about. So
but it just messed with my head because I'm like watching it and I'm like, we're talking to Alan and it's like there's like it says 300 viewers or something. I'm like, that is insane. Like, that's just crazy. And I'm like, no offense to Alan, but I'm surprised after I figured, okay, well, it's because Automatic's on or whatever. And I expected after they dipped out that they would like die down or whatever, but it never did. And I'm like, okay, this is awesome for Alan, and like, and he's getting a real good exposure here. And I see some people saying they're backing, and I mean, it turns out it was probably just a bug, as far as there weren't that many people actually watching at that time, but it's still cool. There was a lot of people that probably got exposed to it.
Right on.
Yeah.
My phone heard that. My phone heard it's time for night too, and it's decided it's not going to get any data stream because it's just chunky pictures of my artwork now. So
yeah, the EXP X stream has 8 views.
That's how many?
8.
And how many? 8?
We had 705 and they had 8.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you know, I don't think most people are watching their stuff on X. You know, most people are watching their stuff on YouTube. So,
yeah,
they have a pretty good viewership on Facebook too.
Yeah,
it's just weird.
No, I was pleased with the show. I thought it went well.
Yeah,
so. But all right. Sweet. Well, no, it's show. Okay, final showing of the artwork. There it is.
That's so cool, man.
I don't know. Does he have cloven hooves, or does that only when he went like full on with the horns and the?
Because doesn't he wear giant chunky boots?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But then, like, I think it's when he went like full on, became got the throne and everything. I think his boots like split out, and he had cloven hooves underneath and everything.
Maybe, but maybe he just has them inside the boots, because wasn't he hooved when he came out of the thing?
I thought
that's
so.
A good point. So, I feel like every time I see Hellboy, I feel like it's from like the waist up.
Like, I have a figure of him over there. He's got giant boots on, but I wonder if they're just got the hooves inside of it. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a question
Hellboy
for Mr.
feet,
Mignola.
people, where are you at?
Yeah, I can't find a picture. It's all his boots.
You know,
could be giant chunky boots to cover the hooves, if that's the case, because he grinds his horns down. So, you know.
Yeah, I think I like that.
He wants to look normal, right? So I mean, that sounds like an OnlyFans page, though.
Definitely cloven, according to this image I just found.
Perfect. Yeah, because I remember like, in the movie when he popped out, he was full on like the legs. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But
there's like a little split in the toes of the boots, from what I could see in the statue of him.
He kicked off his shoes and relaxed his feet. Is what he did.
Yeah.
So see, I got his little splits in his clothing thing. You know.
There you go.
There you go. He's saucy.
Hey, goat. Little Adam Sandler in there. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but
it's a good thing CJ's not here.
Well, I mean, he can be here if we want him here. That's the beauty of.
I mean, he could be lurking. he is, you know.
We do have some people watching that aren't saying anything other than Richard, so he could be right there. He could be just listening, waiting. He's gathering information, ammunition
There, you know,
for
look
later.
At special appearance. Special appearance. Look at this. Look at this.
So yeah, I got this comic at Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. Look at this thing. They didn't even give me a bag. They didn't even give me a bag.
No boards, no bags. Oh, it's terrible.
Just do your own voiceover for it. That's
thing,
great.
And another thing is, I can't believe they would do this to me.
Yeah. You know, it's such a sad clip because normally he's like, I
mean, I got that too.
I know. Yes, that one. Are we live? Are we live?
He's usually got his Kool-Aid man is always falling over, right?
He's broken, like his leg broke off.
Yeah, I need to get a new snippet. The thing I was like for a while when I was going on pretty regularly, I was gonna start actually grabbing, like, before I hopped in, grab like a 2-minute loop of him from that stream, then hop in and be ready to go. But it's tough because he's usually like split screen, and so it's a really tiny picture. And
what you need to do is make a good background, but take that and then make a photo of it, and then put a can of Spam right next to his mic.
Oh yeah, I can definitely add some fun stuff in for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Put that Cyclops poster in the background.
Yes. Who would enjoy that?
Right. Goat boy.
I'm not in on that joke, so I'll catch up on it later.
Well, there's only like 4 things you need to know about CJ, and don't worry, he'll tell you all of them.
Yes.
But the first thing is he's a furry. The second thing is he's from New York. The third thing is everybody's treats him terribly because he's from New York. That's just the New York attitude, the Messiah complex. And the fourth thing is that you got to say thank you, or else you'll never hear the end of it.
Yes.
But don't worry, he'll tell you all of those things. Like you don't have to worry about it. You just got to hang out with him for 10 minutes.
Yes.
I think I knew the thank you thing because like when I was on a stream with him, I said thank you, and he was like, so I kind of got in his good graces. I think that's the night that I was first introduced to you. That sounds really familiar. I think that was yeah. He's like, see, this guy has manners. This guy knows how to, or something. And I was like, okay, that's just how I talk.
Oh, that scores you even more points.
He's not used to it being from New York. Whenever he's screaming at him, especially his. He was actually
so I'd seen him before on other channels, and that night that I talked to him, when the first night that you and I talked, Bronze, he was actually like nice, and I was like, cause I was worried when he started talking to me. I was like, oh no, here it comes. And he was nice, and I was like, oh, he's not like that, maybe. So
he's nice as long as you don't tell him he's wrong.
Oh, true. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, he seemed very actually empathetic and listening to my stories and stuff. He was very.
He seems like a giant toughie, but I think he's really a big old soft teddy bear.
Yeah.
Or a goat bear.
I didn't know that he was a furry. That's news to me. So.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things that, like, you know, he kind of busts into that near the end of the long streams. He'll start talking about his history as being a furry. Like he was talking about, you know, how he had some spurs the other night, and he let some lady ride him, and he was dressed up as a horse or something like that. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, the standard stuff. Pretty typical CJ stuff, really.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So.
And for those listening, we're not making any judgments or anything. We're just talking.
I'm making judgments on CJ, but not because of his behaviors for those things. That's no king shaming.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Oh.
All right. Well, should we end this stream, and then if you want to say anything else that will not get us in trouble, we'll be off the air.
Sure. Sounds good.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
we might
thank you
want to
everyone
talk
for tuning
so
in.
much stuff.
Oh, what's that?
He ends up...
I don't know. Katie, what were you saying, Katie?
I was saying we might just talk so much stuff about him that he has to go on and do a late night rant tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
Or
and then people will tune in and say, like, what is he?
Devil's advocates.
Yes.
Yeah. People are out here saying this stuff.
He's
oh,
so
yeah. What did I
upset.
say exactly? He lists a bunch of stuff I didn't actually say. Like, okay. Yeah, sure. You're angry about some stuff I didn't say. Got it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Oh, yeah. He's good peeps.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this. And thank you for everybody for watching. And we'll catch you next time on the next Art Attack. I think I kind of like that name, Art Attack.
Katie's
All right,
work
bye.
doesn't like it, but other than that.